Hey. How are you? Very good. You're good, mate, yeah?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, like I'll come over and see you in a minute and that.
Sorry?
Yeah, like I'll come over and see you in a minute and that, bro.
I'll be speaking soon, I think.
Yeah, sound, I'll make sure I catch you all anyway, bro. Yeah, man, a bit wet, isn't it? Sorry, bro. Dave just joined us, guys. Here we are, we've got all the English people turned up now, all the Patriots. And then you've got usual stand-up to racism guys here, all the same people. And you can see.
Right, let's start dressing across then. Look around and look what's happening, just dress across.
I'm going to try and make a line now to prevent us from getting close to each other.
All the way across.
Oh yes, Ryan, yes. Nice to see you there. It's a massive turnout for some of these guys. You can see there's hardly any of these lot.
Refugees are welcome here. You come off it. You must confess. Migrants make our NHS. Come off it. You must confess. Come off it. You must confess.
Fucking liar.
Come off it. You must confess.
You're fucking country. What are you fucking doing, you mad bastard?
Yeah, there's a lot of people here there. A lot of people.
Say it loud. Say it clear.
Got the annoying one on the microphone as usual.
Say it clear.
One with the most annoying voice.
Say it loud. Say it clear.
Like the purposely choose the most annoying one to go on the microphone, I swear.
To live in a city of sanctuary. We're proud to live in a city of sanctuary. We're proud to live in a city of sanctuary. We're proud.
Yes, nice one, Jim. Cheers, brother.
We're proud to live. We're proud to live. We're proud to live.
Not bad now.
We're proud to live. Racists hang your head in shame. Refugees are not to blame. Racists hang your head in shame.
Pure filth.
Racists hang your head in shame. 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 Say it loud, say it clear. Say it loud, say it clear.
Oh, you doing, Polly? All right.
If you're filming independently and
Yeah, we're not engaging with anyone.
I get that.
Yeah, I've not spoken to anyone.
I get that. You know the ones that obviously that's how we keep it that safe. So as long as you're not antagonising.
No, yeah, I know the Starlight.
Stay there as long as you're
Yeah, I know the Starlight.
You know the score, don't you?
Well, I like to think I do.
No, we just said if you behave and you're auditing from an intermediate point of view, independent point of view, we have no issue with studying. If you're engaging with them in that, yeah, engaging to
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we do? Say it loud, say it clear.
Yeah, we know what the crack is now, guys. We're not to engage with them. If we don't engage with them, then we can stay here and film them for as long as we want. But there's a lot more people on this side, guys. A lot more people, than you can see. There's a lot of Union Jack flags. A lot of St George's flags. It's a massive turnout. Especially for a shitty day that it is as well. It's absolutely miserable again today. Easy bro, how you doing? You good? Yeah, good, thanks bro, good man. Well, that's if you get knocked over by that horse the other day.
Did you see the horse come in?
So
Yeah.
like it was on, I think it's on Keith's video.
Mate, I was about to fly over that wall after he spat on me. You know?
Oh mate, that's grim as that, bro, innit?
Mate,
He only got nicked for that though. He got nicked for that, guaranteed. He wouldn't have done, bro. It's on camera, bang to rights,
well,
innit?
they said evidence cameras and that was going to go get his face.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, do it. I'm just waiting to hear off Snigg Hill Police Station now.
Yeah, man.
But
It's easier for them just to go and pick him up afterwards, innit? After all the chaos has ended and that.
I was going to jump over the wall, mate. I didn't, the water didn't bother me. Nothing bothered
Yeah,
me.
no,
And
you
then that
wanted to
horse,
fucking
mate.
get it in.
As soon as I seen that horse's head here, I was like, yeah, I'm backing up now.
Yeah. And so you on floor, I was like, what the
Mate, a
fuck?
couple wouldn't have been able to stop me at that point. That horse was perfectly timed.
You can't stop one of them things, like, can you? Not a chance, man.
Yeah, mate, how you doing?
You would see some YouTubers here.
Huh?
You would see someone here.
Yeah, man. I grew up around here, innit? So
Good stuff.
Just too bad it's a shit day, innit, for it?
Yeah,
it wasn't meant to be raining after 12, but
Here it is, yeah.
It's only drizzle, lad.
Yeah, I know I've got my brolly in case, but it's just a bit of a hindrance, innit, sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
I've been threatened with arrest already.
Oh, yeah, what for?
Yeah. For defending myself, mate.
Oh, what?
For defending myself.
Oh, just a bit of...
Just one of them, man.
Yeah. Well, somebody started speaking to me, so I started having a conversation with him. At first, we was talking about gardening, and then like I literally turned around and said something like, he was like, not in this weather, he wouldn't do gardening. So I says, so you'd rather be out here with his placard? He says, yeah, it's very important. Somebody's placard came in from out of nowhere, tried it in my phone, and I was like, yeah, it's out, man.
Good to the way, like.
Yeah, then copper came and pushed me back and was like, what, for defending myself?
Yeah.
I'm talking about gardening.
Yeah, that's it. If anything's in your face and that, do you know what I mean? It's
It's
perceived as a
almost an
threat,
example of
innit?
Seacroft, wasn't it, when I got arrested? That's what happened then. Lefty come at me, I just pushed my hand up to push it, and then I got arrested and put in cells.
Well, I told the copper it was 2-tier anyway, straight away.
Yeah, we had a guy, the sergeant at Seacroft one time, I was filming and that, and he got in my way, so I was like, oh, it's on you now, innit? And he fucking grabbed hold of my hand and that, I was like, what the fuck are you doing, do you know what I mean, you crazy bastard?
Mental, innit?
And I was like, I'm going to fucking film you even more now, do you know, put it right on him, like... Oh, man, honestly, it's like one rule for one rule for another, innit?
Yeah, but you know what? The money's good, man.
Yeah, I
The
know,
money's
yeah.
good. Every time
the
copper
one.
gets hands on me, the money's good.
That's the one,
money's
mate.
good.
So I'm putting a claim in for that Seacroft one. They had me in cells, right? They took me to the custody place, and I sat for 3 hours. 2 coppers stood there doing fuck all, wasting police time, right? Nothing. And we got to the custody sergeant. He said, "What you brought him here for? Should have not arrested him. Should have dealt with him on scene, got his details, and disgraced him."
Yeah,
So
that's how we
in
should
cells.
deal with it. It's like now, yeah. If I go and start filming them in the faces,
Yeah.
when I've been told not to go into their faces.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're the one in the
I'm
wrong,
not being
innit?
told to. I don't think I've been told to stay on a certain way, but whatever's whatever, innit? If I deliberately go over there to their faces and then they arrest me, it'd be a bit pointless. You know.
They do it though to say it's
They've got
to like
they've got
prevent a breach of the peace, don't they? That's what they
you've got
use.
to try and go, right, well, stay on that side. Make sure you stay on that side. Come over here again, you're going to get nicked.
Oh, yeah. So you're stuck on that side now.
Well,
That's
if,
why it's
if
best-
they say that, yeah. If they
Best
say
bro
that,
to not engage. If you
they
don't
haven't-
engage, right, then they've got no leg to stand on
they
by
haven't
telling you
said
to
that.
move.
They haven't said for me to stay over here, but if I just keep distance with them, all right.
Yeah. The best thing to do is just don't talk to them.
I've already had all my content out of them, like, anyway.
Yeah. You already got what you need.
Already got it, mate. That's why I turned up early before anybody else.
There's not many of them, like, is there? For that, guys.
I'm glad I've got to stay away anyway. The smell.
That's our usual friend there, Splinter the Rat. He sometimes goes on the microphone.
To get my footage, you have to be careful. I don't like to engage with them at all, the moment thing. I had to talk to them apparently.
Who said?
The coffee. I said, we're allowed to film them, but we're allowed to engage with them.
Yeah, we have freedom of speech, but it's very limited in this country at the moment, unfortunately.
Pushing you away. So I don't know. What we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do.
One sec, guys, my screen's going on.
Police station. Pedophiles in the past.
There we go, I can zoom back out again now. I'm in a bit of technical issues here.
What's a bad name these
And you
days?
can see how wet it is. There we go, I'll get it on that camera there.
Seacroft one goes on. Can't wait to see if people see that. It's a joke, complete joke. Wasted a load of money for nothing at
All
all.
these lot are just here taking orders, doing as they're told. That's it. Don't know any different.
Standing there getting wet.
Treat them like goods. Just stand there, move up there and do that.
Yeah.
I might go and have a look at the speeches and that, mate, see what these speeches are saying.
Yeah,
Go and
some
look.
speeches happening.
Yeah, we're going to go and have a look at these speeches over here, guys, and see what everyone's saying.
This little girl is more patriotic than any one of them. She's gone out and she's put flags up for me and her granddad all over this city. Every single time. She's turned up and more than any of the men. Well done, Lee. I love you, sweetheart.
I'm going to try and get to the front bit here, this is where they're all talking there.
Right, next speaker up, I've got a young man coming up. You know, sometimes when you don't know someone very well, but you spend a bit of time with them, and you think to yourself, I like this lad. I've got a young lad coming up now. He's 20 years younger than me. I've spent some close time with him lately. And you know what? There's some people I've known for 50 years that I wouldn't cross the road for. This kid, I've been quite close to him for the last 6 weeks. And he's one of them people, I'd do anything for him now. And he's taught me so much. He's 20 years younger than me, but his knowledge is second to none. And I love the lad. Arthur Skillman.
Yeah, Joe. You're right, I'm 40 years old, guys, but yeah, thank you. Before I start, guys, this is something for the lefties. I'm not even English. I was born in Ukraine. I've been here over 30 years, and I'm more English than you cowards. So I stand with all these people. You're not traitors. And you know what, guys? It feels a bit strange being here, because 5 years ago I was stood in this very spot telling you about the vaccines, telling you about the dangers of the vaccines, telling you about the lockdowns. So it's a bit strange for me, 5 years on, going to talk about digital ID. So let's get going, guys. First of all, I want to say thank you all for being here today. We meet at a time when a major change is being quietly proposed. One that has the potential to reshape everyday life in England in many ways people have not yet considered. And I'm talking about digital ID. On the surface, digital ID is presented as something convenient, something modern, something that makes life easier. We are told it will help us access services, prove who we are and reduce fraud. But beneath that polished presentation lies a serious danger. Danger that every person in this country should understand before we allow this system to take root. Digital ID centralises power like never ever before. For the first time in history, a single digital profile could potentially connect your identity, your financial activity, your medical records, your travel history, your online behaviour, and even your biometric data. Have you ever wondered why they brought out smart meters in your homes? It's not so you can track what energy you're using, it's so they can track what you're using. Eventually, that's going to be used against you. When they bring out central bank digital currency, when they bring out carbon credits, so if you've been using so much energy, you've been eating so much meat, they can just turn your power off. And the same with electric cars as well. So what begins as a simple way to prove who you are can quickly become requirement for accessing healthcare, opening a bank account, applying for a job, renting a home, and even your daily transactions. The more that is linked to this digital ID, the more power it gives to those who control it. Loss of privacy and constant monitoring. At the moment, you all go to work and you get rewarded for the good work that you do. But can you imagine a world where your behaviour is rewarded? So if you're all out here protesting like you are today, sorry guys, you can't go shopping, you can't access certain services. Imagine that world. Every digital system creates data trails. Digital ID would create the most comprehensive trail of all, a log of your life. Where you go, what you buy, what services you use, what you applied for, and who you interact with could all be monitored or assessed by third parties. Even if the government promises safeguards today, laws can be rewritten tomorrow. Once privacy is lost, it is rarely regained. The risk of exclusion and control. If digital ID becomes required to participate in society, then losing it or having it suspended could mean effectively locked out of modern life. Could you imagine? There's a technical glitch, an error in your file, a dispute with authority, or even a political decision. You're locked out with your own ID. And suddenly you can't access essential services until the issue is resolved. It gives the system enormous power over the individual and almost no power to the individual over the system. Increased vulnerability to hacking and data breaches. We've all seen how often government departments, banks and major corporations suffer data leaks. But with digital ID, the consequence becomes far more severe. If one system is compromised, your entire identity could be exposed or misused. This isn't about losing password, it's about losing control of everything tied to you. The slow erosion of freedom. No government introduces sweeping system all at once, they do it gradually. Anyone who's ever done sales knows what I'm talking about. They can't introduce something straight away, they've got to push you slowly into it. The same with the vaccines, for example. If in 2020 they came out and said, look, you want me to take the vaccine, you would have told them where to go. But they brought it out slowly and slowly, put more fear into you. Step 1, it's voluntary. Step 2, it's recommended. Step 3, it's required for some services. Step 4, it's mandatory for all. We must remember a simple truth. Convenience is often used to disguise control. Digital ID may start as a tool of efficiency, but it could easily become a tool of restriction. England has a long proud history of valuing individual freedom and civil liberties. Liberties that were hard won. We should not surrender them lightly. What this means for ordinary people in England. If digital ID becomes a central pillar of daily life, it could lead to less privacy, less autonomy, less control over your personal information, but more surveillance, more dependence on the state or corporations. And society with your identity is only considered valid if approved by a digital system. This is not progress, it is a shift in power, away from individuals and towards institutions. What we must demand right now, before any digital ID system is accepted, the people of England deserve complete transparency, clear limits written into law, no mandatory implementation, guarantees of data independence, protections against tracking and surveillance, strict separation between identity and financial and social activity, and of course the right to opt out without a penalty. Technology should serve the people, not control them. So guys, we stand at a crossroads. Digital ID could become a turning point in British society. If we allow it to expand without serious debate and strict protections, we may look back years from now and realise we gave away more than we expected. Our privacy, our autonomy and our freedom. Let us be informed, let us be vigilant, and above all, let us make sure that any system introduced to this country is built with the rights of the people at its heart, not the convenience of the state. Freedom! Thank you.
Hi England! No surrender!
Never.
Never surrender! My next speaker coming up now is a young lady from Hull. She's ex-services. She's been leading the fight on the select committee against the betrayal of our Northern Ireland veterans and the repelling of the Northern Ireland Agreement. I'm not going to say too much, but all I'm going to say is not enough people in this city know about her. She's done so much work for other people. She's got the respect of me forever and everybody else that is, after today it'll be everybody else that's here. I'm just going to give you Nicola Batty.
Right, I'm not a public speaker, so please excuse me. Good afternoon everyone, and a massive thank you to you all for turning out today and showing your support for so many important causes. My name is Nicola Batty and I have been campaigning for Northern Ireland veterans facing vexatious prosecutions mounted by our government and Sinn Féin for more than 9 years now. I work as part of a team which is NIVEN, which is the Northern Ireland Veterans Movement. We've had several meetings with both Conservative government and the now Labour government. In May 2024, a bill was passed by the Conservative government to end all further prosecutions of our Northern Ireland veterans. That did bring an end to any further prosecutions. Then we have a general election and Labour got into power. Labour, in their manifesto, said they were going to repeal that bill, which would mean that number of veterans waiting for that knock on the door would be a lot bigger, looking at more than 200. Also, the likes of Gerry Adams, IRA members and other terrorists can claim compensation, which is an even bigger kick in the teeth to Northern Ireland veterans. In July of this year, we got the government to debate repealing the bill by our online petition that got nearly 200,000 signatures. Labour didn't come out of that debate well, with one Labour MP calling Northern Ireland veterans naive. That MP is now the Veterans Minister. Labour are trying to rush this through Parliament, with them having the second reading on Tuesday next week, the 18th. We have a protest planned and we will have veterans suited and booted inside the Strangers Gallery whilst the debate is going on. We will also have veterans inside that gallery whilst they vote. So they will have to look us in the eye if they're going to vote to repeal this bill. Please, if any of you can come and support us, write letters to your MPs. I've got a template. Just message me or it's on John's page. You don't need to be a veteran to know prosecuting Northern Ireland veterans is wrong, and together we are stronger.
Thank you, Nikki. Nikki sent me a message last night and she said, I'm very nervous, I've never spoken in public before. And all I said to her was, just be you. And anybody that knows Nikki as well as I do knows what I mean. Okay? Never change. She's a warrior. We've also got another lad that I'm not going to point out, but he's stood in the crowd here. He served in Northern Ireland, and I was talking to his wife the other week, and she told me he still screams in his sleep. He was in Northern Ireland in the 70s as a British soldier, and what he saw, it's still torturing him today. And this bloody government want to prosecute men like that put their lives on the line. Sorry, but no. Because we're not going to stand for it, are we? We're not going to stand for it. We're going to stand up for our veterans. We're going to stand up for our people. And then lefties can go and get a wash. Right, my next speaker. I don't know if she's here. Angie Shearsmith, are you here, sweetheart? Here she is. A lot of you know Angie. She's also an ex-veteran, and she's campaigned longer and more than what I have, and it's an honour to have her stood next to us.
Hello everybody. Yeah. Good afternoon. My name is Angie Shearsmith and I'm the founder of Yellow Vest Hope Patriot Group on Facebook. Been protesting since 2018 to 2019. Now let's talk about governments, past and present. They no longer represent us. They are basically taking orders from organisations like the World Economic Forum and probably Davos, etc., which are owned by 1 to 19%. Remember, their end game is to not only have you lot have nothing, own nothing, but to be for all of you to realise that you will have their scraps, basically. So I say no, I do not consent. Whether you are left, right and centre of politics, it doesn't matter anymore. Because they are coming for you, and they're coming for your families and your future generations. So to this end, we must stand together, sooner or later, because we will have no future. It will just be nothing. You will be controlled and owned. So take care of one another, stand together and be proud. Love you all, take care.
Cheers, Andrew. I like standing next to Andrew because it's the only time I'm taller than anybody else. She's like a little pocket rocket, isn't she? Yeah. Right, my next speaker is a young lad. He's never spoken in public before, but he's very knowledgeable. And like all good friendships, we started off hating each other. And not that long ago, we was going to have a fight, weren't we? But we sorted it out. So I've asked him to come and talk today. Dave Isles.
Hi, my name's Dave Isles. I'm going to get straight on with the speech because I'm not very good at doing this. My fellow Britons, enough is enough. We stand here today because our leaders have forgotten us. Their duty, they promised to protect us and they failed. We're a nation that believes in fairness. We're a nation that believes in compassion, but compassion does not mean turning our backs on the safety of our families. Where is the protection for our children? Where is the support for our veterans sleeping cold on the streets? Where is the respect for our farmers who feed this country? We will not accept excuses, we will not accept weakness. We demand secure borders, real screening, real consequences, because British lives must come first. We are not hateful, we are protective. We are not extreme, we are patriots. We love this country too much to watch it be neglected by those in power. This is our home, our grandparents defended it, our children deserve a future in it, and we will fight for a Britain that protects its own again. So raise your voices together. Britain safe, Britain first. Let's put the great back into Great Britain. Thank you.
Bang on! Oh, never surrender! Never! Never ever! Well, the next man that's going to be coming up, he rang me the other day, he said, John, have you got room for any other speakers? You know him. I said, who's it for? He said, me. I said, no. I don't fucking want you. Anyway, I'm only joking, I love the man. Ian Oakey, where are you? Only me?
Got my jacket on.
I wasn't supposed to be here today, and then there you go. And then I says, hang on, I need to be in Hull, hometown. This is where I belong. I should be speaking in Manchester today, but the weather's wet there, really. I'm going to speak today about something I've never done before, and that's not my country. It's all about grooming games for me, but today, this is my speech. We gathered here today because we love our country. Every street, every village, and every city. Our country has always stood for fairness, strength, and courage. But today, too many of us around here ask, what has happened to Great Britain? We see broken promises. We see leadership that has lost its direction. We see the community struggling, families frightened, and too many people feel unheard. Britain deserves better. Safer streets, stronger families, and a government that will listen. Our borders are not secure. Our police are stretched to a thin blue line.
controlled by those who have created this chaos. Women fear walking the street at night. Children fall through the cracks of the system that is there and supposed to protect them. Across our towns, too many people, especially women and children, live in fear. People worry about the children going to school, about what they see on the news and what is happening on their own doorsteps. We say to those in power, enough is enough. No mother should fear their children's safety. No woman should be scared to walk alone. No community should feel abandoned by the people in power. We need a government that stands up for the rights and for us to feel safe. No matter, more police, we need more police on the street. That means tougher sentences for violent offenders. That means proper support for victims of abuse and exploitation. We demand secure borders. We're not wanting to shut the world out. We just need to keep our nation ordered, fair and safe. We demand a strong policing, no slogans, but real protection on our streets. We demand justice for victims of families, for every person filled by a system that just looks the other way. And it means leadership that puts British people first. No political games, no empty slogans. We must rebuild trust. We must rebuild pride. Because Britain was once known for its courage, its fairness, its strength, and it can be again. This is not about dividing the people, it's about protecting everyone who calls this Highland home. This is not about colour, this is not about creed or religion, it is about right and wrong. It's about a government that forgot who it serves, and we are the people that remind the government they serve us. It's about the right of every woman and child to live free from fear. It's about a duty of every government to defend its people. So today, we send a message. We will not be ignored. We will not be silenced. We will not accept a Britain where safety is a privilege instead of a right. Because we love our country and we will not watch it fall into chaos and fear. We want Britain to be great again, not through anger, but through unity, courage and pride. One nation under one flag, standing together for safety, for democracy and for our future. We demand action, we demand accountability, and we demand the future where our daughters and sons can walk proudly in a country that is safe, secure and strong. Because we are one people under one flag, and we will never stop fighting for the Britain we love. Thank you.
That was a fantastic speech, Mr. Ian O'Keefe. I'm glad I let him come now.
You'll be alright, mate, you'll be alright.
Right, I've had a change of heart. I weren't going to say nothing today, but I am now. So just bear with us, you've got me and then you've got one more speaker, okay? All I want to say is I was thinking the other day what a sad state of affairs this country has become. We're misguided. The other week when there was a stabbing on the train down in Huntington, what struck me was more people in this country on the left and on the right in government, there is more concerned with who done it, where he was from and what his name was than the actual crime itself. And I think that's a tragedy. And then a week later we listened to Alec Penstone, the 100-year-old veteran, when he went across on the D-Day landings, and he said, was it worth it? This is a man that went there. This is a man that went over the sea. This is a man that went to the D-Day landings. He never knew where he was going to come back. A lot of his friends never. And all the people interviewing him was more concerned about the connotations of the racial side of things that he was saying, rather than what they tried to turn it into something that it wasn't. Now, them lefties over there, they keep on telling us no one is born illegal. And they're right. They're right. No one is born illegal. But when you have any system in place, any democracy, you've got a set of rules and you've got a set of procedures. And people need to follow them. Because if people don't follow them, you get anarchy. And the whole system falls down. The whole system falls down. And what's happening then? We're being pushed. We're being pushed down a path. The people in this country are being pushed down a path. And they're being pushed down a path, not just by the government, but by the media and by the elite rich. They're pushing us all down this path of hate. Because we're all blaming each other. We're all blaming each other, and the politicians know what they're doing. Because what they're doing is they want us all to hate each other. They want us to fight each other. They want to have a reason to control us more, going back to the digital ID that Arthur was talking about. This is all designed. It's all designed, and it's all designed by the people in power. We're just chess pieces. I would love for everybody to fucking join together. I'm not a racist, right? They say I am. I'm not a racist, I'm a realist. I haven't got a problem with the colour of a person's skin or where they're from or what religion they are. But obey the rules. Obey the rules. Respect the culture. And if anyone comes to this country legally or illegally and they commit a crime, deport them. Because they've had their welcome. We've got enough criminals in this country without adding to the problem. But if someone wants to come to this country and they're going to behave themselves and they're going to assimilate and they're going to contribute, fair play to them. We'll have them. But there's no doctors and there's no doctors, no nurses and no engineers on them dinghies. I'm telling you that now. Because they wouldn't be coming on a dinghy if they were. But we all need to take a good look in the mirror. I'm going to spend a lot of time in the next year. We're going to start in Hull. You've got all these different groups in Hull. You've got the Yellow Vests. You've got your Freedom Information Group. You've got the other fella that don't like me, that Steve Appleton, the Old Against Immigrants. He don't like me for some reason, but he's been slagging me off on the internet and all that. But he's never come and said nothing to my face. But I'd still be willing to work with him if he comes and apologise. Because we need to unite together. We've got United On, Ian Oakley. We all need to work together. Let's not do our own separate demos. Let's join together. And let's do our demos together. Let's unite. We all want the same thing. And beyond that, I'm going to start working with other groups across Yorkshire. We're going to be working with 5 towns that consist of Wakefield, Leeds, Huddersfield, Bradford, etc. We're going to go down to Lincolnshire and we're going to work with Steve Downe with the Unite the Right groups. We're going to look at Lancashire and we're going to go and see Mate Dave and Pag UK Billy Howarth. We're going to start working together because it's not all about London. It's not all about London. London are getting the numbers at the moment, down south, and this is a Cockney speaking, right? But London are getting all the numbers, and new people travel to London. It's not all about London. We need to get the rise of the North, because it's the Northerners that are going to rescue this country. London's already fallen. The South has fallen already. We haven't. So let's join together. Even as far as Scotland, the North East, we all need to unite together. It's not all about Tommy Robinson. It's not all about Excedia and all that bullshit, right? This is about our country. This is about what's right and what's wrong. So we're going to unite together and we're going to come back and we're going to fight, right? And I don't mean physically. We're not going to attack anyone, but anyone that attacks us, we'll have it with them. Because I believe in self-defense, not attack. I believe in fighting out of love, not hate. I believe in protesting out of love, not hate. Okay? Love has got to conquer hate. Them people hate us, right? For me, I'm going to go home today and I'm going to forget about them. But I'm going to have to clean my nose out because they fucking stink. Right? Anyway, just before I bring the last speaker, I just want to say to people, not only are we a protest group, right? Whole patriotic protesters, and we're going to unite the other groups, but what we're also doing is, we're trying to help local causes, okay? In the last years, we've raised money for blind veterans. We've raised money for Gulf War veterans. We've raised money for women that have been abused for Women's Aid. We've sent veterans over to Normandy. We've paid for veterans to go have a meal together, old boys. A couple of years ago, I went and bought teddy bears for a nursery for the Down syndrome children. That's the sort of thing that we're going to be doing, because we've got to give back to the community. Right? We've got to show the community and people that ain't here that we care about our people. We care about people. Now this year, I've decided, and I made the decision on my own because I do most of the work, right? We're raising money for the homeless people in Hull City Centre. And what I want to do is I want to buy as many tents and sleeping bags as I can. And if I get enough money, I'm going to buy woolly hats and I'm going to buy gloves and woolly socks. And if I get even more money, I'm going to buy every single one of them a meal, right? And what I'm going to do is, one night, I'm going to get about 15 of us, and we're going to walk around Hull City Centre with the police community team, and we're going to give every single one of them homeless people that are sleeping rough a sleeping bag and a tent at least, okay? I'm also going to help a friend of ours, Lee Skersey from Antifa Public Watch. Them that hate him. And that's the reason I'm going to help him. Because if they hate him, he's doing something right. Okay? Anyway, I spoke to a local lad yesterday, Cole Sabaton. What he's doing at the moment is buying selection boxes for children that are in hospital or aren't going to get much at Christmas, etc. So I've promised him 100 quid out of our money, and we're going to buy selection boxes for him. If I get enough, I'll give him some more. Now, on the table here, I've got some Union Jacks, I've got some George Crosses, and I've got some bin badges. Whatever I sell is going to the charity. None of it's going to me, and none of it's going to our group. It's all going for them 3 charities. Okay? The pin badges are £3 each, or 2 for a £5. The Union Jack's 5 foot by 3, and the George Cross is 5 foot by 3, are £3 each. And I've got some smaller ones for 2 quid. So if after the demo anybody can spare a bit, come over, see Joanne, and she'll sort you out. Okay? Let's just show the community that we care about them. Let's show them. It's all right standing there calling us names and all that. They don't know us. They've never spoken to us. I'm prepared, and I've been trying now for 2 years. I want to go sit at a table with you lot. I want to have a debate with you. I want to talk to you. Let's sit over the side of the table together and let's have a chat. We don't have to agree with each other. We can have a fight when we get outside if you want. I don't care. Or we can shake hands. I'll do whatever you want. But this is what we've got to do. The real problem is the government. and the elite and the media. They're a part of the problem, but not all of it. But I don't like it. I don't like it, I've got to admit that. Anyway, the last speaker I've got coming up is a young lad. I'm going to be honest with you. I nearly never let him speak because I nearly, come up Harry, I nearly never let him speak because he says a lot of things I don't agree with. He's been coming out some bollocks. He's on the verge of the far right business, and I don't like far right, okay? He don't like Jews. Right? My great grandfather was a Jewish refugee. Alright? But I need to educate him. We can push these kids away. We can push these kids away, and then we're going to push them into the hands of the bad people. Or we can bring them in, and we can educate him, and we can put our arms around them, and we can adopt them. And that's what I'm trying to do with Harry. Alright? You've got to stay away from that fucking Edward Mosley fella. He's a dickhead. Alright? He's a plum. Alright, anyway, Harry.
I've still got me foreskin.
Hi, good afternoon everybody, my name's Harry, or you might know me better as Jackson Media. Hey. So first of all, thank you all so much for turning up. So, all over the country we have now seen hundreds of incidences of migrants doing disgraceful things to our women and children. It is no longer safe for our women and children to walk through our major towns and cities at night, or even in broad daylight in some areas. A migrant that was staying at the Hull Royal Hotel forced himself on a young child. He is currently in prison and is expected to serve less than half of his sentence. And unfortunately, last weekend, a young woman and her friend got followed and harassed by a group of migrants staying at the Royal Hotel as they were walking away from the nightclub opposite St. Stephen's. In Birmingham, a woman who volunteered at a migrant hotel was fatally stabbed to death with a screwdriver 23 times. And more recently, a dog walker in London was also stabbed to death by an illegal migrant. Yet the left over there seem to turn a blind eye and have also organised a counter-protest against us. They hide behind names like Hull Against Hate, Stand Up to Racism and Unite Against Fascism. They have a lot of audacity to claim that they are standing up to racism and fascism when they've done nothing of the sort. And why do so many of them wear masks? What have they got to hide? The far left groups don't have to worry about losing their jobs if they get seen at a protest like this. But on our side, we always have to, at the very least, be cautious and be careful about what we say and do, because we could get into trouble at work. And also be labelled as a far-right Nazi by the left and the media. Just look at the state of them. They are the outcasts and misfits of society. These lot believe that men can simply transition into women or be one just because that's what they identify as. Every Saturday I'm in a different city all over the UK, and believe me, I see so many of the same faces every time. Some of them in the crowd get paid for a few hours' work, and all those signs they hold are mass-produced, bought and paid for. The police actually admitted to escorting the left in police vans at a protest a few months ago. They call us racists, fascists and Nazis. And one woman over there is always speaking. Does that sound familiar? They even chant Nazi scum off our streets, even when there are children sharing their stories on stage. Everyone knows that those young men coming on the small boats are not real refugees. 90% of them are young men and they get everything they want. I put my camera at the door of that hotel over there and it was all men, so some of them had push bikes. And I also investigated a hotel in Liverpool, and I've got caught for that soon. And it was the exact same story. A fully functioning canteen, designer clothing, televisions and games consoles. Why are they here and why are we paying for it? Across the UK it costs around £10 million a day, and literally every week thousands and thousands of young men are still illegally invading our shores, and more than 50,000 have now come in under Labour's government alone. I've seen countless videos on social media of women recording their negative and often horrific experiences with this new migrant population. All over social media, I see countless videos of migrants harassing women on public transport or even following women home at the dead of night.
and they are recording for their safety. And you can see all these videos online if you don't believe me. But the government and the media cover up the truth the best they can, just like they did with the grooming gangs. We never asked for tens of thousands of migrants to invade our shore every single year. It's a complete betrayal of the British people. And at that Hull Royal Hotel over there was actually a job advertised on Facebook. The Hull Royal Hotel are currently looking for people to work there. Let me just quickly read the job description. Restaurant attendants wanted at the Hull Royal Hotel. You will be serving food and drinks to our guests, aka illegal migrants, while ensuring that they have everything they need. Competitive salary, so it's not voluntary, and 3 meals on shift. But besides uncontrolled immigration and illegal immigration, we are also sick of many other issues in our country. We are sick of the two-tier policing, we are sick of Keir Starmer's lines and spineless U-turns. Yes. The cost of living. The cost of living, low wages and indefinite uncertainty is taking a catastrophic toll on everybody's mental health. We should have been taking action years ago. Enough is enough. Every British generation has suffered hardships, turmoil and sacrifice. Our ancestors have built, fought and have even given their lives for this nation, so our future generations can inherit a prosperous and proud nation in comfort and safety. This government seems to want to help everybody except for our own. Our politicians have given us zero hope. The mainstream parties controlled by the ruling elite will never restore order and national pride. It costs the British taxpayer over £10 million a day for these illegal migrants that have come here on the small boats. That's several billions of pounds every year, and that's on top of the foreign aid that we send all over the world, and we get nothing in return. These illegal migrants that are getting put in the nice hotels at the British taxpayers' expense, they believe that our women are there for the taking just because they don't cover themselves from head to toe like in the countries where they come from. In 2022, 87% of these asylum seekers were young males, and sometimes it can cost around £5,000 to secure a place in one of these boats. Where are the rest of the women and children? These young men pass through several safe countries and then cross the channel to get to the UK because they know exactly what they're going to get when they arrive. It's disgusting and it's disrespectful to us. We don't want them here and we need to get them out! It sounds like we've almost given up on ourselves, our country and our future. Are we going to accept this as our new norm?
I took 2 English.
No surrender, that's right.
I took 2 English.
Now globally, life is unequal and unfair. But we must make sure that we stay the winners and that we come out on top and second to none like we always have. Britain should be controlled by a strong and patriotic government with complete authority. People that genuinely care and that will shape our future of the nation successfully with passion and vigour. The British people should be the primary and only concern. We want our country back for ourselves. Because right now, Britain's biggest enemy is not a foreign army on the other side of the world, it's our own government. This is what we call the enemy within, because only our worst enemies could ever let our country spiral into the horrific state that it's in now. This is a new war for truth, a war between good and evil. If you choose to remain silent, your life might be easier, but your children's life won't. Our country is dying and we are losing our way. We are quite obviously not happy with the way things are, but we are not currently motivated enough or courageous enough to speak out or take action. And some people just simply are not aware of the gravity of our national situation. It's not our fault that things are the way they are, but it's our responsibility to stand up, speak out, and spread our message and take action before it's too late. I'm talking about small things that can make a huge difference. We must make sure that no young child is unaccompanied by an adult when walking through town, especially at night. Unfortunately, that is the situation we are now in. And we must look after every child as if they were our own. We don't need to set fire to Shoe Zone or steal all the bath bombs from Lush. You have every right to be angry, but use this anger for good. Do not direct it towards the immigrant and do not point the finger at any minority, because at the moment they are the ones exposing the state of our current political system. Do not wait for somebody else to say the things that need to be said. The time will come one day when the masses will realise that something is very, very wrong with our country. Be the person and become the person that you want to see speaking up not only for yourself, but for your people, and be the change you wish to see take place. Since starting activism last year, I have lost friends, plenty of jobs, and I've had my name dragged through the mud, received death threats, and I've been punched in the face at Spiders nightclub. Be the example that you want to see and be worthy of your heritage. Do not let anybody try to silence or intimidate you out of stating your opinions. These things cannot be taught, you can only find it within yourself. Britain will not go gently into that fatal good night. We will not disappear quietly into the ashes. Never lose hope, don't lose your smile. Always express gratitude to our past and current heroes and those who contribute to our incredible nation. Stay united, and together we will face our new and uncertain future. And remember, England and Britain forever!
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, mate.
Thank you, Alan. See,
Yeah, that's all
the
the
kid's
speech
got a
you
lot
got,
to
guys.
offer. He's got a lot of you. He's a very intelligent lad. Stay on the right way. Right. Stay with us. You don't need all them idiots. Okay. Right. So I thank everybody for coming. There's one man who needs a bit of recognition. He's gone now. Martin Davis, where are you? He's having a gypsy's kiss. You know, that was his moment, and all, wasn't it? Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming. All right, we're getting bigger, we're getting better, we're getting more organised, we're getting more professional. Okay, and we've got to keep the momentum. We've got to keep going. Next year, early next year, is anybody willing to give up half a day's work and come on a protest with me? I ain't going to say when it is, not yet, but we're going to protest the Guildhall in the middle of the day when they're working. That's what we're going to do, because that's what it's going to take. We've got to disrupt them. Last time we done a protest at the Guildhall, they found out we was coming. So what did they do? They shut the building early and went home. What a waste of money. They got that money to do that, haven't they? But they ain't got the money to help you guys out, and they ain't got the money to clean our cenotaph. Anyway, Martin Davis. Come here, Martin. Martin Davis, come here, you're not that sure. Come here. Right. A lot of the growth of these marches and demos. I've been doing this for a few years now. Martin turned up this year, and his presence and his name has made this the movement at whole grow. And a lot of what we're seeing now is the fruits of him, not me. Okay, he's the one dragging people in.
I'm just a God people. I just shout, and then you lot say, it's the numbers that we need, people. That's what we need. People like you as well, and people like her.
And I'm glad I've met him. And he said to me, I don't know whether I want to carry on all the time. I ain't going to let him pack it in. We're not going to let him pack it in. When you've got myself, you've got people like Ian Oakey, you've got Angie Shearsmith, you've got Nicola Batty, you've got Tracy Snell, and you've got Martin Davis. We've got a formidable force in this city.
Can you stop giving me name away, please?
Listen, an Englishman doesn't hide. We don't hide behind masks, and we don't hide behind names. My name's John Francis Gillen. Okay, I don't give a shit what anyone says. I don't give a shit what anyone knows where I live. You can all see me face. I hate them. I hate them people over there more than I hate any immigrant. Because they're the biggest problem alongside the government. Right, thanks for coming everybody.
Let's go. Sing the ones that you hate so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to get a shot from up there too, I think.
Oh, thank you, appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, it's been a big turnout today, guys. We're going to go and check out all the lefties now that are just over there.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it, mate.
Go see some lefties.
Oh, yeah.
Still here.
Thank you, mate.
Still some here, I think. So yeah, still a couple of lefties. I'm going to go over and see how close I can get to them and that, see what we can see. If I go on my own as well, then I can't say that I'm associated with anyone or anything like that. So I'm going to sneak off quickly while they're all talking. So yeah, that's them speeches all done. Still quite a few people here, considering it's a wet day and that, you know. And, got a few still here as well. Let's go on this side. Have a look, see what these are all saying and that. Quite up a little bit now.
Refugees are welcome here.
Yeah, a couple of the regulars that go, you can see. There's not many of them though, compared to how many there was over there during the speeches. There's a lot of people over there. A lot more anyway than there is here. Like I say, these are the same sort of bunch of people. It's the same guys that you see all the time. This one here, she's a regular.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it, yeah. A few familiar faces.
You must confess, migrants take our allegiance. Come on, you must confess, migrants take our allegiance. Come on, you must confess, migrants take our allegiance. Come on,
I bet she makes a lovely neighbour.
migrants take our
Pardon?
Is
Is it what?
Best player. Looks like it.
I don't know, maybe. With a hat on? Yeah. No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, it looks very similar to him. Still a few Union Jacks here. You're not allowed on this side. Yeah, we're on the other side because we're independent. Yeah, to be fair, guys, they're not very entertaining today, are they? Not really doing much.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. We're proud. Let's go. In a city, a sanctuary. We're proud to live. What about the little girl? A sanctuary. We're proud. What about their safety? What about their rights? What about our rights? In a city, a sanctuary. Over hate, no to fear. Newspaper after newspaper. No to hate, no to fear. Refugees are welcome here. No to hate, no to fear. Refugees are welcome here. No to hate, we won't stop talking about the to say in the city, but we have to carry on with in the city of sanctuary. We're proud to live. Take control the race. Take the race. You must have which there isn't. That's what you can't have. Come to the political parties that want to you. Come up there. You must have that's what you're about. Don't say what you're holding in your hand. They're brought by unions. Unions fund that, and you get paid what is it? £50 to turn up. Oh, 70, you've just had a pay rise, but up to 70.
We've got some evidence gatherers here, these gathered evidence. Have you gathered any interesting evidence today? Writing down, someone tried asking me if I'd gathered evidence.
Because it's covered dangerous people. Why should my daughter not be allowed to go to college because I'm so afraid? Why should my son get kicked off his bike because he's wearing a cross? Where was you when the little girls was being raped? 250,000 white girls raped. And that was covered up because of you lot. You lot. The judge found that the reason that the police didn't go too far was because they were scared of the girls. Refugees are welcome here.
But it's gone quick.
Oh, why was he doing that?
I've been told not to film, I think. I get footage, but it's gone too quick.
Thought something was going on, I thought I'd come over and see what's happening.
Yeah, now
Too late.
I've got a gift.
Innit? Yeah, that's what George said, he said there's a gay flag up there.
Yeah.
There's a flag up there, look at it, and I saw it, I was like, oh no. I think there's people in for it's like a mystery tour or something.
No to hate, no to fear. Refugees are welcome here. No to hate, no to fear.
It's not a very big turnout for these guys today.
Usually about 20, 25 a day.
Refugees are welcome here. Come up here.
Black and white.
Oh yeah? No, I bet it's cold. I'm cold, I've got about 4 layers on. Look, it's part of the martyrdom.
Migrants make our NHS. You must migrants make our NHS. Come up here. You must migrants make our NHS. We're proud to live.
I've had the chat off, one sec guys.
We're proud.
And they disappear completely.
Of sanctuary. We're proud to live in the city of sanctuary. We're proud.
Yeah, that's it, that racism word doesn't really carry much weight anymore, does it? Everyone can be a racist nowadays.
Of sanctuary. We're proud to live in the city of sanctuary.
Since when did someone say there aren't people of colour here? I think you just got that into your head there, Dee.
You can never trust a Nazi with your kid. You can never trust a Nazi with your kid.
That's probably true as well. Probably true. You don't want to trust a Nazi with your kid, do you? Yeah. Probably a true statement, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is an absolute clown show, isn't it? Luckily though, we've got some normal people over here, as you can see. But pretty much everyone's gone home now because it's a bit of a cold, wet, miserable day. So that's a good sign there, look. Stop taking health staff from countries that need their own health services.
They mean they want to get rid of the people who are saving your lives.
Oh look, it's Splinter the Rat again, isn't it? Splinter the Rat.
That's who he was about, wasn't it?
Yeah.
your transport. When we had COVID, we stood up.
Splinter the Rat there, guys.
We
See if we can get to
collect
him.
the key workers.
So you can see him a little
Key
bit.
workers keeping our society running are migrants.
Can't really see him.
Migrants
There we
are
go, there he is.
the migrants who keep our society together.
He's an angry old man, that guy.
But, yes, we should be concerned about boats, but not the small boats carrying people who are fleeing persecution, but those luxury yachts carrying the billionaires who want to divert us from blaming them for what's going on, to blaming migrants instead. 50 families have more wealth than half the British population. Let's see that money spent on public services. Let's see that money spent on schools. Let's see that money spent in hospitals. Let's see that money spent
If
on
only Hull's got a
housing.
47% unemployment rate. Yeah, so I'd say, stop blaming immigrants and go get a job.
Stu's going to start telling them that halo thing.
But,
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's been quite a few of them that lady, hasn't she? Quite a few of them.
Who are against anybody who wants to live in our society. They don't love migrants. They don't
Oh, let's try and get videos.
They're racist. They're not concerned about the public facing us. But we need to go out. We need to get our message to the people who aren't here today. We need to show that the anti-racist military sees people around us not as strangers but as family, who says that migrants are welcome here. Let's send that message out loud and clear. Migrants are welcome here.
What about the illegal immigrants? And I'm welcome as well. Huh? Migrant workers, everybody needs them.
Can't see him now, he's hiding behind all the things. There he is again. Splinter the Rat, innit? From last time.
Come off it! You must confess my mistake already!
Some of them get right into it, don't they? It's like a bit of a pantomime. Bit of like flamboyance.
Yeah.
Bit of flair to it.
That's the one that I was talking to before in the video.
Oh yeah.
He's had an haircut, like. It's like
Come
haircut.
off it! You must confess my mistake!
I do apologise for the shaking, guys. I'm a little bit cold. Try and zoom out a bit. I think a bit more stabilisation on this one. Pardon?
Just laughing when I'm watching them.
Yeah, that's all we can do. Yeah,
Looking
yeah.
at me, but they can't do
No, they can't do nothing. Exactly, bro. Because we're engaged. That's the key. They don't want us here.
They can see me laughing, they can see them getting wound up, and they can keep looking at me.
No, I can keep looking at me. Yeah.
Literally just laughing.
It's like a get out of jail free card, isn't it? Because we're engaged with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't you hate? Don't you fear?
Oh, we saw some feet then, guys. Sorry about that.
Don't you hate? Don't you fear?
Yeah, she's got a bit of suspension going on in those knees, hasn't she?
There we go.
Some heckling going on now.
You are race haters. You use race for your political party.
I was after them, a little bit of banter either side.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, the banter side.
I cannot wait for right-wing government in. I cannot wait. I cannot wait till police can do their job. Refugees are welcome here.
This is in Hull, this Phil. We're in Hull today. I won't be here for much longer though. I'm very cold. I want to go for a coffee.
I think the people earlier that applauded violence should have their heads in shame.
Racists, hang your head in shame! Come off it! You must confess! You must confess! You must confess!
I don't think Guy likes his films. dunno.
Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Racists, take your head in shame. Refugees are welcome here. Racists, take your head in shame. Refugees are welcome here. Racists, take your head in shame. Racists, take your head in shame. No borders, no nations, no deportation. I really think that we need to invest more money into mental health because this is a mental illness that we need to help with. It's a cancer. That's what
Did you all get released from around your house, yeah? Did you get released from the mental asylum for the day?
That's what I've ever met in all my life.
Stop touching me. Don't touch me. Very lot of mothers meeting here, I think, by the looks of things. Yes, nice one, Danny. Cheers, bro. Yeah, once again, covering you, giving you some live footage as the events unfold.
No to hate, no to fear. No to hate, no to fear. A man in Africa for his children. This is a racist. This is a racist. But he's staying in his country, and that country should fix its own people. We shouldn't be having to fix the world's problems. That's not our problem to do. They should fix their own country. All you're doing is supporting modern day slavery. Do you know how many children go missing coming over to this country? Do you know how many people do that? You know it's all a part of the trafficking gang. You are supporting that. You are facilitating people getting on them boats and them children going missing.
Oh, the Banshee crying. It's like a Peruvian death whistle.
The thing is, the left wing isn't growing anymore. It's dissolving. You're shrinking. You are shrinking. You even have to have a paid coat put on to bring you here. Imagine that. Imagine a paid coat to bring you here. We have to drive 4 hours there and back. Passion for our people, for our country. To be safe, but I think they're just shouting at us.
Oh, I'm absolutely freezing today, guys, I swear. I think I'm still feeling a little bit rough. I've got like about 4 jumpers on. I've got a hoodie, I've got my coat, I've got my hat on, I've got my little neck thingy here. I've got everything. I'm still freezing. Yeah, I think these guys now, I think they're all going now. I think that's them all done. By the looks of things. They just had the little farewell speech. They just had the little farewell speech. They've had the little farewell speech.
Oh, farewell speech.
Yeah, they're giving out hugs.
And all that.
Do you know what it kind of reminds me of now, this bit, right?
Yeah.
It's like, if you ever go to church, after church, everyone's just mingling around talking.
Oh, yeah.
This is exactly what it's like, you know, like, no one's got anything to do because it's Sunday.
Yeah, so they'll just mingle about.
Yeah, so, but these obviously have nothing to do on a regular,
exactly.
you know, like, yeah.
I think the noises are starting to come down. I'll take my earplugs out.
Yeah, it's right, Camilla, they are, unfortunately.
It's nearly over and my views have gone up to 52.
Oh, decent, bro, decent, man.
26 before.
It's hard work, innit, bro?
Yeah. Right, thank you very much, 52 viewers. We'll
Yeah, if you're not subbed as well, guys, hit that subscribe button, please. It really does help the channel to grow. I'm going to check out all my other shorts and that too. I've got loads of funny shorts on there if you're into like funny stuff. Loads to do with the police and that. Loads of protest stuff.
Right, so wrapping up now.
Yeah, a bit of all sorts really. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who stuck around. It's been a bit of a wet one, it's been a bit of a cold one, but yeah, we've done it. We've seen what's here to be seen. There's been no trouble today, unfortunately, for our viewing figures, but hey ho. But yeah, like I say, thank you for watching, guys. Oh, we're back again. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yes, next Saturday, I'm not actually too sure where we'll be, but if I know beforehand, I'll try and let you know. I'll try and put a post on Facebook and YouTube and that. I'll try and let you know. But I really don't think anything else is going to happen here now. I think this is going to be the end of it. I mean, there's people on megaphones here, and there's this group of people here, but these are going to go now, and the ones who are going to go, they'll have no one to shout at. So yeah, I am going to leave it there, guys. Like I say, thank you for watching. I love you all. You're all absolutely fantastic creatures, and I shall catch you next time. Peace out. Much love.